Now, well, I'm glad Taraji P. Henson is speaking out. Wasn't MoNique saying all of this years ago?
Oh my God.
If it wasn't for Tony,
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning back in. I'm back with another video. This is another spontaneous video, but every week I feel like something else is coming out with Taraji P. Henson talking about what she had to go through in her 20 years as a black actress, from a rising black actress to an A-lister, all the unfair wages, the unfair pay. Every time she got to do a new project or a new movie, whether it's a blockbuster or not, she got to renegotiate like she's not Taraji P. Henson.
It's time to renegotiate. I'm at the bottom again, like I never did what I just did, and I'm just tired. I'm tired.
And I really just wanted to give my 2 cents on it because I've been seeing it. I've been looking at videos, looking at the interview clips. I know we've seen those same few clips of her talking about how she almost had to leave The Color Purple. Interview clip where Gayle King was interviewing her. She started crying, and you could tell she was frustrated. She was holding this in for like years.
You get tired. I hear people go, "You work a lot." Well, have to.
This is years. Now, it's one thing when you're a breakout actress, you got that first major role, like Baby Boy was for her, right? Hustle and Flow. She got the Oscar nomination. And it's like, all right, okay, you know, she's, okay, maybe the next movie it's the same thing. Okay, maybe the next movie is the same thing. Then you on Empire. Biggest show for a while. Like, not even an exaggeration. Empire was the biggest show on TV for a good 2-3 years. And come to find out, she said during Empire, she had to fight for trailers that weren't infested with bugs.
Why?
For all of these major, white actors and white actresses, do you think they got to fight over trailers or fight to have a trailer or a living space in between filming scenes where it's not infested with bugs and rodents?
down like that, okay?
Another major thing she said is she's doing it for the actresses coming up after her. Of course, she wants her money. She wants her just due. But what about Fantasia? What about Danielle Brooks? What about all these up-and-coming actresses that are breaking out? All these new roles that's going to come out this year, next year. Princess Tiana, Princess and the Frog. That's a new movie coming out. Who's going to play that role? Coco Jones? I'm hoping. Or maybe a new black actress and singer who could do both well, right? Is she going to get paid fairly, whoever does that role? It's just like, these conversations are important. A lot of people have the attitude of, well, y'all getting paid more than us. The average person that has to work a 9 to 5, and you think about it. People that save lives, feed people, educate kids, they getting paid minimum wage, living paycheck to paycheck. And of course, people appreciate the arts, people appreciate sports, but it's like, you know how to throw a basketball on a hoop, you know how to catch a football, you know how to, you have a 4-octave range, you know how to hit a few notes, you know how to pick up choreography, you can get paid top dollar. But educators, doctors, lawyers, sometimes, service workers, they get paid the bare minimum, if that.
Sometimes.
Always?
Not always. No. Sometimes. That means sometimes.
A lot of people are like, Taraji, we understand, but we live in paycheck to paycheck too. And I'm pretty sure the paycheck to paycheck that you're getting is 10, 20 times more than what we're getting as an actress in these A-lister, B-lister movies, Still, this is an important conversation because it's kind of like, why? Why is it that this A-lister now still has to renegotiate every movie, every other TV show, when she's proven that she can bring the numbers? And she even said, oh, black shows, they told her, black shows don't sell overseas, they don't do well. When she went on tour overseas, they were chanting and screaming her name harder than they did in America.
Because what does that mean? What is that telling me?
Like the Josephine Bakers, Tina Turners, they go overseas, they get more love and support than they do in America. So it's like, how don't I translate overseas if I'm received better overseas, as a black entertainer?
Could somebody please make it make sense?
But going back to what I said in the beginning, did MoNique say this years ago? And I even did a video about this. MoNique was always right. She said this years ago. Now, the difference with MoNique is she was more bold and more like brash with it, naming names and saying Oprah, Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels, boom, 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 Lionsgate. She's being real cutthroat with it. But that's what needed to be done. But another thing people were saying, right? when Taraji P. Henson was on Empire, this is when MoNique was first coming out with these allegations, not allegations, but her truth about not being paid or being blackballed because she wasn't going to work for free. Taraji P. Henson was on Empire. She wasn't saying anything. She didn't come out saying she was getting underpaid at that time, 2015, 16, 17 era. Now all these years later, she's saying this, but it's kind of like, when MoNique needed the support.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that.
Speaking of people like Oprah, with this whole situation with The Color Purple, she even came out recently. This is another reason why I did this video, because it's like every week she come out and say something new. Recently, to the set of The Color Purple, they had them driving their own rental cars to the set and back. I'm like, damn, that's the bare minimum the movie is supposed to provide for the actors. Like, for this black production, The Color Purple, a remake, this is supposed to be a big thing. You have the money, you have the funds. Oprah, billionaire Oprah, is one of the producers behind this. If anything, she could lend some funds. You have them driving themselves from and to the set.
That is so stupid.
How much money do you think I made for doing that movie? You don't remember? It was $35,000. 35,000.
You would have done it for nothing.
I would have done it for nothing. Yeah. That's how you know you really love something, when you really would rather, you would do it even if nobody was paying. But look at
Down like that, okay?
She said they had to drive themselves to work. What's next? They had to pay for the camera equipment. It's just like,
hold up, wait. Oh my God, hold up.
As if that's not a liability when you can have a driver service doing that. That's the bare minimum. Driving the actors and actresses to and from the set. Oh, it's award season coming up. The Golden Globes come out tomorrow. You got the Oscars, you got this, you got that, the Critics' Choice Awards. And I really want to know, I'm happy, I'm excited to see, like, if Fantasia, if Daniel Brooks get some awards. I know they nominated. Taraji P. Henson doesn't seem to be getting nominated, but Fantasia and Daniel Brooks seem to have a lot of nominations. So I'm just hoping that they win. At least I know the competition is stiff, and it's rare that they would win, of course, right? You see what happened with Angela Bassett and Jamie Lee Curtis, but it's still possible. Like I said, to the public, the general public, this may seem like, you know, millionaire, thousandaire problems, where it's kind of like, oh, you're an A-list actress. What are we going to do with your complaints about not getting paid enough? But this just goes to show, like, for the actresses and actors that want to get into the field, get into the arts, and it's kind of like, damn, you work so hard, you train so hard, you learn scripts, you go to school, you get a degree, you do this, do that, and then in your field, because of your skin color, because of how you look, you're supposed to be underrepresented, underpaid, and just take what you got. Like,
and what does it tell me? Yeah, you know. And if I can't fight for them coming up behind me, then what the fuck am I doing? I'm sorry. Yeah.
When it's like, you know, you deserve more, and then you see other projects, other TV shows, other movies that don't bring in the numbers as you, and the actresses that don't look like you get paid more just because they look a certain way and you don't. You can even go into the working class when it comes to doctors, lawyers, service workers, how we don't get paid enough. Most of us that are in these jobs, even if you have a corporate job, you know, a lot of people in corporate think they're better than service workers and stuff. This is like, I don't get paid like I should either. That's a problem. I had to come do this video because I know a lot of y'all, like me, have been seeing Taraji P. Henson exposing everything she's went through in the film industry as one of the top actresses now, black actresses. You have to say black because that's a major component into why she's dealing with this. But I'm glad she's exposing it all. You saw Cat Williams just came out with that interview. Like he said, 2024 is the year of truth.
You think you know, you have no idea.
It's just crazy. But I want to know, what do y'all think about everything going on with Taraji P. Henson and what she's saying about being underpaid as one of the top black actresses, as an A-list actress in the industry, and the implications of that? What do you think is going to come of that? You know, it's award season. Do you think Fantasia, Daniel Brooks is going to win, or they're just going to be grateful for the nomination, like Angela Bassett was when Jamie Lee Curtis won over her, when she clearly shouldn't have? How do you think this relates to just the main working class, where we don't get paid enough? You know, a lot of us that work these jobs, these 9 to 5s, some might live paycheck to paycheck, We don't get paid enough, and we're saving lives, feeding people, educating kids and teenagers. We don't get paid enough either. That's just the way the economy in America is working. You know, it's crazy. I really want to know your thoughts, so please, let's talk about this down below. This should be a really interesting conversation. I know a lot of y'all gonna have a lot to say, and I can't wait to interact with y'all. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching and listening. I'll see y'all in the next video.
I'm tired of hearing my sisters say the same thing over and over. The math ain't mathing.